Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, I'm freshly cooked, as you can see right there. We're going to make some homemade tandoori chicken. Now, obviously, I presume, like me, you don't have a tandoor, which is a large oven, wood-fired or coal-fired oven in your house. So this is an alternative way to make them. We're using chicken wings today. You can use breast of chicken cut into strips or cubes and put them on skewers, or you can use the chicken leg, but we're going to do some little wings today. It's really easy. What we are going to do is we're going to make our marination of yogurt, spices, and obviously that colour. Put them in, leave them for a few hours. Then we're going to cook them a little bit on a flat pan, and we're going to finish them off by cooking them on a gas stove with a naked flame, just to kind of give them that kind of burn effect, which is beautifully tasty. It's not going to take long. They are delicious. It really is worth it. Let's go and do it. Okay, let's get started. I've got a nice mixing bowl here, and I've got about 2 to 3 cups of yogurt or curd, like a natural plain yogurt, as you can see. We're just going to add some beautiful spices to this. It's really quite simple. So I'm going to start off here with some, this is fenugreek, dried fenugreek leaves. You can get it in the powder if you want. Here I've got chili powder, coriander powder and cumin powder, about a teaspoon of each. Here there's some salt there, and garlic ginger paste, about 2 teaspoons of the garlic ginger, which is a finely chopped 50-50 mix of fresh ginger and garlic. I'm now going to add to that some black pepper, and then here I've got some colouring powder. This is an orange. Looks really red, but it's actually orange. You don't want too much of that. Simply let's give this a mix. You can see it's turning to that beautiful, familiar tandoori colour. Let's just go for a little bit more. Now you can put some garam masala into this powder, which I don't really like. I just think this is perfect as it is here. That's a beautiful colour now, isn't it? So let's just recap on that. I've got some of the colour, obviously, the yogurt or curd. I've also got chili powder, cumin powder, coriander powder, the fenugreek or methi, some salt, and our garlic and ginger paste. For me, that's pretty much it. Other people add lots of different stuff. For me, that's perfect. Let me go and get my chicken wings. Okay, so there you go, there's my chicken wings. Before I add them, I'm going to add this, which is fresh coriander and fresh mint. I really like that. And I'm going to squeeze a lemon in there. Nice bit of lemon juice, or lime juice works really well. Now we've got some wonderful flavours happening. Let's mix that in. And simply, let's get our chicken wings in. I mean, this will work with any part of the chicken. I just like these little wings. In they go. And of course, just coat them over of everything. Now we need to put some plastic wrap on there, cling film, whatever you call it. Get that in your refrigerator. You want that for a minimum of 2 hours, I would say. Overnight would be amazing. See you then. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a pan here Now I've got a pan that's got those ribs in, you know, that will leave lines on a steak or something like that. But you can just use a regular frying pan, just a flat one, it's fine. So here's our beautiful chicken that's been marinated. Now I've left mine completely overnight. And simply we're going to take a piece out and drop them in. Now you could do this on your barbecue if you wanted, on your sort of outdoor barbecue. That would work really nicely. Because of course we don't have a tandoor, an actual tandoor in our homes. Well, if you do, you're very lucky. So there we go, look. So you've got quite a bit of liquid going on there from the yogurt and stuff. What we're going to do, I mean, on a fairly kind of high heat, keep this nice and high, we're going to cook this. It will evaporate somewhat, and we're going to turn it every now and then. Probably going to take about 5 to 6 minutes, I would imagine. I'll be back as I'm turning it. Okay, so as you can see, all of that moisture has evaporated. And we've got a few little black bits where it's burnt. Don't worry about that. Now, if you were using chicken legs or something, you probably want to put this in the oven for a little while. It does work, but because these are nice and small, they cook really quickly. So, they're pretty much cooked all the way through, which is beautiful. I'm happy about that. But I still want to give them a little bit more of a tandoori vibe. So what we're going to do is set these aside. I've got a few more to cook as well. And then we're going to just put them on an open flame on your gas. If you've got a gas, that's great. And open flame them, and they'll kind of crisp up and be really beautiful. Okay, so as you can see what I've done now, our chicken's ready. I've just got a kind of barbecue basket, you know, like a net, and an open flame, and we're just going to kind of slightly give these a little cook on our gas flame, which is going on underneath, just to give it a little bit more of that kind of smoky, barbecuey, tandoor flavour. So just keep it, I mean, you don't want it flat on the flame, so just keep it above and move it around. If you haven't got a barbecue kind of basket, you could maybe, you know, get a kind of, you know what you put inside a baking tray or something, one of those things. We're simply going to do this, and then I'm going to turn them over, do the other side, just a couple of minutes, and they'll sort of blacken a little bit, and then they'll be ready. See you in a moment. As you can see, that naked flame is doing wonders with this now. Really worth it, this part of the process, because it kind of gives it that real kind of tandoori flavour. I mean, if you don't do it, you're going to be really missing out. Like I say, you can just keep turning them around. You know, we're going to get a bit of smoke in your kitchen, but this is really worth it. Okay, that's all good. I'm happy with that. Off goes the heat. We've got some beautiful, beautiful chicken going there. Okay, there we go. Absolutely wonderful. Are they the same as an actual tandoor? No. To be honest, they're not exactly the same. But they're damn close, and they're really good. We're going to really enjoy that with some squeeze of lemon on there, a bit of tomato and some onion. Maybe with a kind of raita. Maybe a cucumber or a carrot raita with that, you know, yogurt to dip that in. Beautiful, beautiful. Hope that's answered a few questions for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon. Lots of love.